Hi sewing friends, it is Erin van Handel from Sie Macht Sewing Blog, and this installment of Work in Progress is all about leggings and a mini fabric haul. So let's get to it.
Hey guys, I feel like I haven't done this in a while. I haven't been sewing much in the last couple of weeks. I don't really know why. I finished up those underwear muslins and I ordered some fabric for them. So I'm waiting on that. And often when I finish a project, a sewing project, I'll just kind of need some downtime before I move on to the next thing. I don't know, maybe that's just what I'm craving right now. And so my mind is telling my body not to act on any sewing. But I want to work on leggings. And I have a bunch of fabric that I've been squirreling away for probably 2 or 3 years now that has been meant for leggings. And I took the made to measure leggings class from the gals at sewhere.com. They also run the Self Sewn Wardrobe Facebook group, ZD and Mallory Donahue. And the made to measure leggings class, you draft a pair of leggings based on your body measurements. And I did this, and I made a pair of leggings this was like probably a year and a half ago by now, and made a pair of leggings from some athletic fabric that I got at Joann. And I'm still wearing them probably weekly to go and work out, both like running and lifting and doing yoga. So the pattern is great. I've wanted to kind of fiddle with it and try out some hacks. Specifically, I want to put a crotch gusset in this pattern because I find personally that wearing leggings with a crotch gusset is just more comfortable, and it feels like a higher end finish. So that is what I'm going to be working on, fiddling with my existing made to measure leggings pattern and trying to get a crotch gusset working for it.
Here is my leggings pattern piece. It's a very easy thing to sew because there is just one pattern piece. There's the back crotch seam, there's the front crotch seam, and comes together lickety split. I'm going to be using Johanna Lundstrom's book Sewing Activewear to come up with a crotch gusset. And she's got a couple different kinds. There's a triangle one and then like an oval one. Got the triangle crotch gusset. She recommends starting with the triangle one because the oval one is harder to sew. So I think I will take her word for it and work that way. This is a really nice book, by the way. She has gone through a lot of research to figure out the best ways for home sewists to add like ready-to-wear details to activewear, like grommets, zippers, and pockets. It's a really cool book. I am glad I have it. The thing I like about Johanna's work is that she's always trying to find the best way for home sewists to work on a project, to work on a technique. Like she's super research driven. She is very much a trial and error sewist. And I think she's very cognizant of what home sewists have on hand to execute their garment sewing. I busted out one of my favorite sewing supplies, Ella Silmer's School Glue. Right now I am working on the crotch gusset. So there it is. That's what Johanna says. I just want to give an unsolicited shout out to Creative Grids rulers. So I got this little ruler at a sewing thing. I was at a sewing conference, and I like it for two reasons. I like it, one, because it's nice to sometimes just have a little shorty ruler instead of, whipping around like a foot-long ruler there and having it get, caught on stuff and under stuff when you just need to make like a little line or measure a little thing. I just need a little straight edge, So the size is really great. But the thing that I really, really like about this, and I don't have any other Creative Grid rulers, is the Creative Grid rulers, here you can see it in the light, have these or at least this one does, have these raised circles on the back that keep them from sliding around on paper. And fabric, I suppose. I pretty much only use this when I'm doing like pattern stuff, paper sort of stuff, but you wouldn't think it would make much of a difference, but it's just a really nice feature. So if you are wondering about Creative Grids rulers, I am down. I am back working on leggings. Let's see what's shaking. Got my space heater going because it's cold in here because my windows are old and leaky. So, making leggings. This is my test pair to see how the gusset works out. It is like the pink colorway of a purple pair that I have. It's a really nice Activewear fabric from Joanne. And I was worried I wasn't going to have enough for leggings because this is such a weird shape, but I do. So I've got room over there and then room over here. Dang! Check out that crotch gusset! Look at how nice that looks. Oh, I'm so excited to get the inseam sewn on this. Quick little note. So what Johanna has you do is you sew one side of the triangle to part of the rear crotch, the back crotch, and then you sew the whole back crotch together and you pick up the other side of the triangle. So there's a spot, like the tip of the triangle, where you got to make sure the your stitching and all of that layers nicely, or else it's going to be, you're going to have a hole in a very sensitive place, let's say. And so I sewed the back crotch together, and I was like, dang, that looks so good. And then I held it up to the light and I could see just a couple pinpoints of light right there. And I'm like, this is a high stress area. I need to pass over that again. So that's why there's thicker stitching there. So let's carry on. Got my inseam done, and I'm very pleased with how this turned out because when I did the inseam, I was able to maneuver the seam allowances here to be pressed, it's not pressed, but to tip. Is there a technical term for that? To lean away from my body for maximum comfort. Let's see how these look on, shall we? Okay, let's do some analysis here. The gusset came together very nicely. I like how it feels in these leggings. I was kind of expecting it to come a little bit more forward, but I
I shouldn't be surprised that it doesn't, because that's just not the design of it. I think that, I don't know, maybe in my head I was thinking it would be more like an oval style gusset, where it's, it comes up in the front, like the front crotch part of the pattern and the back crotch. I think I'm going to have to see how these are for like a day, you know, just to see kind of overall how I feel like the crotch works. So when I cut these, I took height out of them. My original pattern is super high rise, like almost up to my boobs high rise, and I didn't want it to be that high anymore. So I had marked on my pattern, drop the rise by 7 centimeters. And I think what I wanted to do was have like the finished height be 7 centimeters lower, which would be about here. Or, I mean, this doesn't have any elastic in it yet, so when you put elastic in it, everything will be, you know, like hiked up more. I would like them to be like just above my belly button instead of like all the way up to my boobs. Like now when I put in, if I put in elastic like how I normally would do it, they're going to be low rise, which I'm not interested in. So what I'm going to do with these leggings now, which I wasn't there, now you can see my face, which I wasn't planning on, is doing like a separate waistband and lining it with like a power mesh, which is, you know, something that you see in a lot of ready-to-wear leggings, which is a style I really like. Like I have a lot of ready-to-wear leggings that are like that. So that, however, is going to be for another day. My leggings pattern is, I think it dips it's hard to figure out which way to turn. I think it dips a little too much in the back. Maybe that's just because there's no elastic in this. I don't know. Maybe my booty's bigger than when I did the pattern before. Entirely possible, because I'm lifting a lot more than I did before. Anywho, that is the situation with these leggings, and we will chat again real soon. By the way, this is how the gusset looks from the right side. So this is the front, and this is the back, and there is the gusset.
Hey guys, so I have fabric in this box that I ordered from fabric.com, and I thought it would be fun to do a little unboxing with you. So the reason I decided to go with fabric.com versus another online fabric store is because I knew I was going to be buying a lot of stuff and a lot of different stuff, and I kind of wanted to buy from one place so I didn't have to pay multiple shipping charges. Oh my, that's pretty. This is, I'm really sorry about the shadows in this. It's kind of not great. Oh well. This is French Terry. It's Robert Kaufman, and it has little flecks in it of like a red, yellow, green, and blue. And I think I'm going to make that simplicity tunic out of this. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a turtleneck on it though. Oh, pretty. Even the inside is pretty. Well, French Terry. I've had really good luck with Robert Kaufman fabric. This is a black knit. It's cotton with a little bit of Lycra in it. It's Robert Kaufman Laguna. And I bought this to make a whole bunch of black underpants. It's a yard. So as I blog about more adventures in underpants making, I want to talk about how many underpants I got from Yard of Fabric. Okay, so this is a navy rib knit. It's really soft. Let's see if there's the brand is Telio, I know that. It's called Telio Ashmore Rib Sweatshirt, I'm guessing. And the reason I got this is because I want to make the Lola sweater dress. And I had this vision of doing it in like a navy sweatshirt fleece. And I thought this rib knit would be really nice for the cuffs and the neckline. But the stuff I ordered from fabric.com, they got back to me that they're out of it. So I'm going to have to go to a plan B for what fabric to use for the main body. But this is really, I thought this would be more heavier weight, but it's going to be folded over, so I think that's going to be okay. I'll look up the fiber content and put it in the video. It's really soft. It's nice and soft, and this is like, before it's even washed. So I am hopeful that this is going to be very nice against the skin. And this is nice because it kind of has a heathered sort of a thing, almost like tweedy. I love navy. And then finally, this is cute. It says, "Jackpot, you got the end of the bolt." I bet that means they threw on a little bit more, which is good because this is a plaid, and I kind of forgot to order extra when I made this order. Normally when I'm sewing with something where pattern matching needs to happen, I usually buy an extra quarter to a half yard just to be on the safe side. Anyway, this is Kaufman flannel, Durango flannel, and as you can see, it is a beautiful rainbow. Isn't that pretty? I saw it and I think I literally gasped. I was like, oh my gosh, rainbow flannel? Yes. I was having a really hard time deciding what kind of flannel I wanted to make another flannel Darling Ranges dress, like my blue and black buffalo chuck dress. That's the pattern I'm going to use for this, because that dress is so warm. So warm. I can't get enough of that dress. So obviously it deserves an encore. And when I was looking for fabric and which colorways for that dress, I stumbled across this beautiful rainbow one. And like, obviously rainbows are rad, right? We're all in agreement about that. But another thing that's super cool about rainbows is you can wear rainbow clothes with just about anything. Like this square is black, so I could wear that with like a black bottom, like black leggings, or blue, or even a navy, or red, or a metallic, and it would look fine. It wouldn't look, clashy. So anyway, this is super soft, and I will be definitely washing and shrinking that up nice so I don't have any surprises when I am sewing my second flannel Darling Ranges dress. So, I am fixin' to make a bunch of things that I can wear with leggings, because what I want to do is make a bunch of leggings, which you saw earlier in the video that I was working on a gusset for a pair of leggings. That's my test run, or one of my test runs. We'll see how all of that shakes out. But I really want like kind of this winter to be my winter of tunics and leggings, because I'm cold all the time. And that explains the patterns and the fabrics I chose. So I've got that long Simplicity tunic sweater, I've got the Lola dress, I've got flannel darling ranges, and that's just a start. And we'll see how far I get with each of those. Oh, and also I have some more merino wool that it's navy that I want to use to make another one of those simplicity tunic sweaters, because that pattern is so easy to make. I really like that pattern. Okay, so obviously I have leggings on the horizon. I also have sewing all of those black underwear on the horizon, and I promise I will keep you up to date on both of those projects. All right, I've got 2 social media links for you to check out this week. I wasn't particularly busy with reading sewing stuff this week. I blame it on the holiday. The first thing I want to share with you are these super cute holiday light pillows that are all strung together. This post is a little old, but I came across it on Pinterest, so it's new to me. Maybe it'll be new to you too. I thought that these pillows were just so cute. The other link comes from Abby Glassenberg's While She Naps blog, a classic sewing blog, kind of an OG sewing blog, if you will. In this post, she covers DIY ornament kits that you can buy from either Amazon or Etsy. So kind of her idea for this post is it's a roundup of ornaments that you can make, and you could make them for yourself because you like to make stuff, or you could maybe make them for other people because you like to make stuff and made things are good Christmas presents. Anyway, I think her roundup is worth checking out to give you some ideas on maybe how you can level up your holiday DIYing. Okay guys, that's all I've got for this installment. I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching.